Thank you. Thank you. So, did everyone do the Padlet? Let's see.
There we go.
Okay, what do we have?
No.
Naruto, Chainsaw. So a lot of manga.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, mine is manga as well. So is manga like your biggest section outside of fiction?
Yeah.
I have,
Yes.
okay. I have to boost mine up a little bit more. But thank you for sharing those that I did. So how many of you
The
attend?
agenda. I don't see it attached to the invite.
The Padlet?
I saw that you said the Padlet was in the agenda, but I don't see the agenda.
Okay, try that. And I will put the agenda in there again.
Okay. Or you can go to chat. It's an also chat. Okay.
Okay.
All right, folks.
Ha, you can put reactions on the Padlet now. Who knew? All right. So, oh shoot, I didn't change the success one, but we'll just use the same Padlet. We were curious if anyone went to the conference October 17th and what you got out of it. Did anyone go to the Maryland conference during our PD day?
We're about as quiet as some of our students are at
I
7:30 in the morning.
really.
Sorry, I'm just getting to work, so I'm still getting settled.
Understood. Understood.
We're late.
Good morning. And Catherine. Oh, no, no, no. Take your time. I was just wondering. We still got 2 minutes. Bye.
Okay. Or we can share the library successes in the meeting notes if you want, just so we can get stuff out of here.
I actually have an announcement to make regarding that.
Okay, let's hear it.
So we have a student, Sanaya Pearson, who actually had a book published. I don't know if you all can see.
What?
Yeah. So she had a book signing down at the harbor at, I can't remember the location, but it's an art venue down there. And it was lovely. She used her own money to supply food. She had a video made, and this is a book of poetry. Uh, she was also the Prince George's County Poet Laureate last year. So this young lady is truly a superstar. She's also the president of our SGA. So
Wow.
anyway, I would like to, it's called I Am Not Your Literature, the Sanaya Pearson poems. And I'm going to talk with OLMS because I would like for us to support her by at least having them in our libraries. And I know that I have a number of students that are participating in the Write a Book, and a number of them want to do poetry. So we could maybe use this as an example or an inspiration for those students.
My gosh, that's fantastic.
I'm very proud of her. We're all very proud of her.
What's her name again?
Sanaya,
Sanaya with an S or a C?
Saniya Pearson, Pearson.
Thanks.
Mhm. I am not your literature. And she said she got the title from James Baldwin. I am not your Negro. That inspired her.
I don't know if you can see, but in the chat, Asia
Mhm.
Stevenson's asking, how do we purchase it?
Ah, I will put that.
And Sheree, you're gonna need a review and evaluation, okay, form for that book, especially
Yes.
self-published.
So I just bring it to you to look at it, or how does that work?
I mean, you can read it and then just fill up an RNE form.
Okay,
Doesn't
I
have
have.
to be me.
Okay, we'll do.
Thanks.
We'll do. Good to see you this morning, Catherine.
Yeah, we're getting ready for a press conference.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
Yeah. Since
You
fancy.
I know, no kidding. It's the library's opening today, so official
Oh,
What time?
opening
official.
What
Oh my
time?
gosh.
at 1.
That one.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
fantastic.
well, look,
Which
we have
library?
time.
The professional library.
Why didn't we know this?
Because here, let me show you. I can show you the let's see if I can remove for the people that have not seen it. Let me do
We
that.
wanted to come.
You're welcome to come. It's open to everyone. So this is the back. So now, and this is how it now looks,
What?
the colors and stuff. And I still have books. They're tucked in. But so that's
Wow. Oh, they really do like that yellow color, don't they?
they did. They like. Oh, thank you, Beryl. They do like colors.
Yeah, it was alarming at first when they put that first coat of bright yellow on the wall.
Yeah, yeah. It does dry better than it looked like. Yep.
Okay, nice. So I just wanted to share that I didn't go to the Maryland conference, but I did go to the School Library Journal conference in November, at the beginning of this month in Baltimore. And I got to see, oh, I don't know if you can read it. Stupid thing. Well, it's a book called AI in the Library: Strategies, Tools, and Ethics for Today's Schools, Alyssa Malaspina. And it was a really interesting overall conference. I only attended one of the days. So I got to listen to this group of librarians who advocated in their states against like book bans and funding cuts, and listen to how they worked together and created groups to help, maintain their positions, because in, some of the states, positions are being cut and they're not giving any kind of latitude for librarians to do their job. So that one was really interesting. And then the breakout session that I went into was called AI in the Library. And my expectations were different than what she actually spoke about, but it was a good way to think about how can we use the tools, AI tools, to make our jobs a little bit easier. I didn't necessarily agree with what she said about some of the tools and using them for research purposes. But I did like how there's a way to create, and we don't have access to it. And I kept trying to get in Canvas. You can do like a bulk edit thing, and you can, she creates slideshows with books that have like text and audio with the authors and stuff, and it's files that she downloads, and then she sends it over to Canvas AI, and they create the slides for her. That part was super interesting, but it included an extension that we don't have in our Canvas Canva, excuse me, subscription, I guess, but it was good. So anyways, her name is Alyssa Malaspina. Excellent book. She's from New Jersey. I did get to sit with her at lunch and speak with her, and she was super interesting. And yeah, it was good. So School Library Journal conference, if you don't ever get to go to that, look into it. It was good. So that's my share.
My share is I did the Pratt Library, and
Ooh.
they did AI as well, and they also did a seminar about when do you let history die, which was actually pretty cool. So if you get a chance, you should definitely go check out the Pratt Library and do one of their trainings.
Okay.
So who mentioned that about Pratt Library? Who was that?
Me,
Who went to-
Barbara.
Oh, thanks, Barbara.
Okay. Anyone else wishing to share? Okay. Well, each meeting we like to have what we call a learning bite. And this morning we are happy to have with us Catherine Farquhar. Everyone knows. And one of the things we were asking her about, I don't know how many of you were able to submit your reports for the number of books that you've had checked out. I submitted them, but then I found out from colleagues that it was a little more involved than what I submitted. So we have Catherine here today to help us with that process. And I believe she's also going to speak on Sora. So without further ado, I hand the floor over to Catherine.
So the thing to remember with the report we're going to run now, it does include the staff. Okay, so if that's an issue, you can still get your checkout and then count, like look at how many students you have. This way, the ratio is going to be better to your advantage. So I'm going to go to reports, and I'm doing library reports. Is my screen big enough? Do I need to make it bigger? Or we're good? A little bit bigger. All right. And then I'm going to scroll down to statistics, and the first one on top, the collection statistics, historical. So circulation from when school started. So I always put August 1st. And then the quarterly report was up to October 31st. So I'm going to select October 31st and click save. And at that point, you don't need to touch anything else. You just click run report. And you're going to get view. Another window opens up. And that's the number right here, 508. And that's all you need for the quarterly report for the books section.
Okay.
Okay, so for Sora, you're going to log in with your marketplace. If you don't remember your marketplace username and password, please just email me and I can resend to you your information.
Excuse me, I have one question regarding reports. What do you mean by ratio? That was the part I didn't understand.
Oh, okay. So we have high school, you should have, I think it was 1 was the circulation expectation. So if you have 2,000 students, At
Mhm.
the end of the school year, you should have at least 2,000 checkouts. So it's like, so that's the ratio.
Okay.
So let me, if you give me enough time here, I can show you a report that I run to find out what the ratio is.
Okay.
So I go to district. I'm gonna have to make my screens a little smaller so I can see what the heck I'm doing. Okay,
Okay.
sorry.
When you said 2,000, does that include like Sora and physical or just?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, we are including Sora as well. And oh, sorry. So I'm gonna go to my reports. This is at the district, so that's not something that you guys can do. But I do library reports and the top circulation. So I do 4 months about now. And I do average circulation by patron. And this is the number we're looking at. So Barack Obama already has 8 checkouts per student. So this is the number. So for high school, you should have at least 1 here. Okay, and then I think middle was 2, and then elementary was 5. But of course, you have the entire year to do this. Okay. So for ebooks, I'm gonna go marketplace. Like I said, if you don't remember your username, please contact me. It's okay. I'm gonna log in. And we're going to go to, let me make this a little bigger too. Insights. And to the right, we're gonna go to, wait, I forget, checkouts, yes. And this box pops up, okay? So for you, you can put your branch. So we'll stick with Crossland. Put Alex on the spot here. But you don't have to, you can actually run, oops, that's the wrong one, Crossland, this one. You can just put, if you're curious and you want to see everyone, you can just leave that blank. And then again, you pick the date, August 1st to October 31st. You want to include everyone, and you're welcome to include your staff. And then you're going to click update. And then it's going to give me the checkouts for ebooks for Crosslands for that period of time. And that's also in the quarterly report. You would put 330 there. So I forget what was his number. It was 5 something, I think. So 560 plus 330. And then you would divide by the number of students, and that would give you your ratio. So he's doing pretty good. Any questions?
Catherine, do we have any of that you could just send a hard copy direction wise?
Or your famous videos?
Actually, yes. If you go to the quarterly report link, there are steps there.
Okay, okay. I
Yeah,
thought so.
for
Okay.
both, for books and ebooks.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
I never knew about the Sora aspect, so thank you for that.
Yeah, and it's kind of cool. If you don't put your school, then you will get the number for everybody, so you know where you stand. But if really normally you only need your number.
Excellent, excellent. Any other questions or? Okay, and then ultimately we just add these percentages up at the end of the year.
Yes.
Okay, perfect, perfect. All right. Well, listen.
I just dropped the link to the directions from the OLMS quarterly report.
Perfect.
So you can pull that up. And I'll add it to the agenda so people can find it later.
Okay.
And it's not too late to fill out your quarterly report if you haven't not done it yet.
Okay.
Oh, Beryl, did I just erase what you did?
No, I erased it. I erased it because
Okay,
you're
okay.
attaching it.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
I was like, oh, poop. Okay.
All right. Catherine, thank you so much. And we wish you the best for your press conference. Who's going to be speaking?
Dr. Petrella, I will have less than a minute, and then I have two really good patrons that are talking.
Okay.
HOA is probably talking too. I'm not quite sure, but it's going to be
All
nice
right.
and short.
Excellent. All right. Well, have a great day.
Thanks.
Have fun. Okay. Great. Does anyone have any questions about the quarterly report? Look in
Okay.
here. I don't see any. Oh, okay.
I
Okay,
do
good.
have a question. Morning, this is Jessie.
Hi,
Morning.
Jesse.
I don't have the report in front of me, but I know that there's a section that asks for collaboration, what you've done for collaboration. I was just curious as to how you all answer that, because there's so much going on for me. It's kind of hard to write all that stuff down. So just to see what you all do for that section, because that's the section that has kept me from submitting my report, because I'm like, okay, how do I capture all the things I do in terms of collaboration with the teachers and staff?
I personally created a daily sheet where I just go in and jot notes down into my daily sheet. So it's like just a running record. Because if I don't do that, then I'm not going to remember.
Yeah, and for me, I put it on my calendar. So when teachers want to meet with me in the library, I just add it to my calendar and I go back and look at that. So I did like book creator for the Maryland History Project that's coming up. Also showing students how to use culturegrams. Did one with the databases, Encyclopedia Britannica and World Book. And one of the journals, I think I did Sage, I believe. One of our advanced classes.
So for that section, you get that specific as opposed to that's I'm asking, do you get that specific? Like this is the teacher and this is what I taught.
I just like, for me, I think I put I'm not sure if I put the teacher down, but I did do like what I taught, whether it's book creator or culturegrams or one of the encyclopedias.
Okay.
That wasn't that specific.
Okay. Yeah, Jesse, I need to practice more fidelity myself with,
Mhm. So I
you know,
have
I have,
stuff, I have things on my calendar as well.
Mhm.
It's just for me, it's just taking it from my calendar
Mhm.
and putting it there. That's one. Two, not every collaborative meeting in air quotes is on my calendar. Like if a teacher meets me in the hallway and starts to have a conversation with me about something that they'd like me to do with their class, that's not necessarily on my calendar. It's just, hey, my class is doing XYZ. What are your thoughts? Can we come? So there's so much more that happens in my day than is just on my calendar. So I just felt, for me, it felt daunting to put everything that I'm doing in that space from my calendar. That's just.
You can also create a Google form. I can share mine if you want to see it, collaboration request.
Yeah,
And then,
I have a form as well,
yeah,
but
so
not,
have them fill that
again,
out.
not everybody goes through the form, right?
Okay.
So, yeah.
I
And
think
you-
something is better than nothing, Jesse, and
Mhm.
you could put in the comment section, I had separate side conversations with teachers where we discussed XYZ,
Mhm.
whereas like you can in the form create the spreadsheet and upload that as your evidence.
Okay, that's good.
I made like a infographic in Canva to kind of capture an overview of what I did.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And I attached like I can drop it in chat if you like, capture like pictures, it was just more of an overview, not, we can't account for every single minute of our day. So just an overview of what I did for the quarter.
Okay.
So, for me, Well, I could probably, what I did is I have a teacher support form here. I have this QR code, and I made this QR code like, like a smaller one, so I can attach it to my ID right here. So if I
Oh,
meet
smart.
them, I meet them in the hallway, I'm gonna just tell them, okay, scan this QR code on my ID right here.
Oh,
Mm,
that's cool.
that's a
That's
good idea.
nice, Sandra. Mhm.
Aside from the calendar that I made for them to sign up.
I like that.
Um, you, between the QR code and the form, because I like the form I did too. Was that mistake? I'm writing this idea down because I would connect the QR code to a form. I
Yes.
was wondering if you could share the form or something you have on the form because
Sure.
all right.
Mhm. And also I've heard something that they someone who created a form, if you can also drop that in the chat so we can
Right.
copy of it.
All right, I'll drop it in the chat for y'all.
Thanks.
Thank you, Brian.
I'll find mine.
I guess it would be good to ask Dr. Petrella and Ms. Hill, is that the kind of evidence that you guys are looking for?
I think you should, that's part of your evidence. Your agendas can be used as your evidence as well.
Okay.
These are all things that will support your end of the year, your middle of the year evaluation, and your end of the year evaluation. So I definitely will make sure you have your agendas and your sign-in sheets to support that. And if you're going to someone else's and not necessarily, like, for example, you're speaking or presenting, just use the agenda again from whatever department. If you didn't create it, just add that.
Okay. Thank you for your feedback.
Okay. Okay, perfect. All right, so next on our agenda is a resource spotlight, and we have Bianca Johnson. Okay, everyone's putting in stuff in the chat, so beautiful. Share what you've got. If not, you can also stick it in the agenda, and we can everyone can have it that way. All right,
Great idea.
so we have Miss Johnson, who very graciously said that she would show you guys this awesome tool called Noodle Tools.
Do I share or what? Share my screen? I have right to share. How do I share it? Can you hear me?
Bianca, you're very, very quiet. Is your volume up?
Turn it up. Can you hear me now?
It's a little bit better.
Okay. How do I share my screen?
You should see a green arrow at the bottom, and it says
Share.
share.
Okay. Let me get my form up. Can you see my form?
Yes.
Okay. So what I have done is I put a lot of information here. First, I tell them how to log into Noodle Tools on Canvas. And then I show these tutorials that I added, and I uploaded to Canvas to prevent, the commercials from being seen. So I show the students the different, tutorials about first how do you create a project, has no commercials. How do you, create a note card? And how do you create a citation? And so after I do that, I then show a video about how to use Prince George's County Library resources and the public library resources. Just like a 10-minute video. And then I also list other things that they can look at later, like how to create an account at the Pratt Library and how the University of Maryland evaluates every piece of information that students submit in a paper. So that's what I do. The Noodle Tools is on Canvas now, so it makes it much easier to access. So I don't know if you see anything else. But I
Oh,
put
it's
up
on there for every school?
every school has to subscribe.
Okay, okay.
You have to pay for it. It's pretty cheap, like $500 for a school license.
It depends on the enrollment numbers. I have an account and it's $700. We have 2,500 students.
Got you.
Bianca, how many students do you guys have?
I think we have about the same amount. We probably pay the same amount.
Okay.
Just submit the invoice and let it go.
Do you want to go into Noodle Tools and show them?
Okay, I'll show them how to set up their account. This is my video. And I stop it after a minute.
Okay, now we're going to access Noodle Tools from Clever. So you go to Prince George's County Public Schools and click on Clever. And you want to log in with your PGCPS account. So you type in your username, then next you're going to type in the search box Noodle Tools. Noodle Tools single sign in. And so then you want to do the account setup. So first, you want to select the location. That will be Parker High School. You press continue. Then you want to create an account. I'm a student. So you want to create an account. And you choose Parker High School and you can put in your year of graduation. Let's see, 2025. And save the profile. Now, when you're at this project screen, you can create a project for your paper. So you click on.
That's pretty much what I do. And then I tell the students about the library resources and then let them start adding things directly to Noodle Tools. So the students seem to like it a lot.
Okay.
So I like it too. I think it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Any other questions?
What do you think the benefits for Noodle Tools are with citations when you compare it to like EasyBib or
The databases themselves.
yeah, like how they create the actual citations?
Well, Noodle Tools is connected directly to the Gale database. So if they find something on Gale, you click on Noodle Tools, it goes directly into their notes. So I like it a lot. I think it's very good, very efficient, and students seem to like it a lot. So I think it's very efficient. And then they have their own bibliography. It's very easy to create.
I have a question. So basically, this is a platform that students use to curate all of their research material and develop it here.
Yes, and the teacher can create an account and monitor their work.
Okay.
They create an inbox and they can see every student's account, what they're adding to their Noodle Tools account. So that has probably helped prevent plagiarism.
I like that there's the annotated bibliography feature in it as well, so students can annotate while they're reading. So that part's really nice.
I think it'd be great if all schools had it,
Yeah,
middle school, high school.
agreed. I've taught my research practicum students how to use it, and they're super excited about it. They like the note card feature, and that you get this tabletop and you can like move the note cards based on what section of the paper they're focusing on, and you can color code them and you can link the articles into them and you can put your supporting evidence in it. Also, I've taught the National History Day students how to use it as well. And the nice part, like I said, with the attachments, they can link whatever pictures or resources that they're going to include in their project so that they can just find it. It's like a one-stop shop. And they don't have to like put it into a Google folder and hope that they've named everything correctly.
Right. It's much more efficient than a Google document.
Yeah.
I'll stop sharing. Any questions? Great.
Let's
That's how I
see.
like my lessons, no
Thank you.
questions.
Thank you, Bia.
All right.
I make a video of all the databases that I think they should use for whatever research project they're working on.
Mhm.
Smart. Very smart. We do have there is a contact person for if you're interested in getting a quote, and I'll drop that in the agenda if you want to reach out to him and get a quote for your school.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Yeah.
All right, so the next section was problem solving and discussion. So anyone experiencing any challenges, and let's brainstorm.
Coquette, did you see my email yesterday? I copied on you on. It looks like Oxon Hill Middle's equipment was delivered to me.
Oh,
Okay, I was trying to follow that. Thank you for letting me know. So, is it going to be sent to Oxon Hill?
Mr. Saunders, the one who delivered it, our building manager, he just said, "Oh, okay." So I don't know. I just discovered it yesterday afternoon when I went back there because he put it back with the Innovation Hub stuff, and I was like, I don't know what this is, and I found the plaque and it said Oxon Hill Middle, so I don't know how to move forward.
Okay, I'll follow up with you.
Thank you. And I have an RP class here waiting for a lesson, so I have to go.
have fun.
All right. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, undo. Anyone else having any issues? I see one person. Is there a way to run a report to see which seniors have library fines so we can begin resolving those? Yes. Does anyone want to grab that Dana put up? Or we could do a video of it.
It's fairly, when you're gonna do your overdue notices, Dana, is this Dana? Yeah, Dana. I think the second or third step, it's asking, no, it's the third step. It's asking you just select by grade and put 12 to 12. And then you'll only get your seniors. Okay.
Okay, so can we just go through the step one more time?
Sure. Do you want me to show you on my screen?
Sure. Thank
Okay.
you.
Perfect.
Mom.
All right, so I'm gonna go back to. I don't want to pick up on Crossland, but I will go to Crossland, see how he's doing with his overdues. So again, you're gonna go to reports. And library reports or patron reports both have the same, but you're gonna go to current checkouts/fines. And I don't, well, depending if you want notices or report, but so let's do, I don't know, we'll do a report right here, but notices would be exactly the same step. Then you're gonna click continue. I don't touch this one, continue. And then select and sort by, you wanna select grade level and just do from 12 to 12. I always use the price, and then I also include the sub item. And I click run report. And that will create overdue report of just the seniors. So I'm going to click view right here. And here are the 12th graders that owe something at Crossland. Okay, so it's just a normal overdue notice or overdue report, but just make sure that you select the grades for 12 to 12.
Catherine, are we still waiving fines for materials lost prior to 2022?
It's no, not 2022, it's prior 2021. Anything that's prior to August 1st, 2021 can be waived, yes.
Okay, thank you.
So yeah, this kid here would get their stuff waived. The 2019 here.
All right, thank you again.
And we. Prior. You said 2021, right?
Correct.
Okay.
All right. So, lastly, do we have any events or opportunities coming up that anyone would like to mention or speak on? Okay, no, nothing.
Well, we do want to mention the write-a-book submissions are due December 8th, and judging should start on the 16th of December. So we want to make sure we talk about that.
Yes.
On my end, our grand opening is scheduled for December 10th. So yay. Although there's nothing in there right now, so I hope it happens.
All right. What is that going to entail, the grand opening? What's gonna
Press,
happen?
right? Right, Dr. Petrella? It's just press and ribbon cutting and all that good jazz. Okay. Yay. Is the superintendent showing up? That would be kind of cool.
I believe so. I'm not for sure.
Ooh. Ooh, we fancy.
Right. And we're still waiting for IT to visit us for our poster makers, correct? And IMAX.
They should have, someone should have serviced them by now. I'll
No.
check.
Okay.
I'll check.
Okay, see mine.
Say that again.
No one has come to fix mine.
Okay, I'll check.
I do have a question about the poster maker and the printing from iMac. Which program are we going to be using to print?
When you say which program, what do you mean?
So I have a poster maker that's attached to another machine, and I print using PowerPoint actually. I create it and I create whatever in like Canva, download it as a PNG or a JPEG, and then I upload it into PowerPoint and change the dimensions of the slide because that's the way it reads from that program, from that particular poster maker machine, and then send it to the machine that way. Do you know how we're doing it with the
That's a
new
good
machine?
question. I'm not for sure. Binta, are you aware? Or is it multiple, like they'll be able to use multiple platforms?
Yes, it operates just like a regular printer. So we're encouraging like Canva, because you can do like some really incredible designs there, but you can pretty much use any platform and just print it as if you were printing from a typical printer. Canva, I like it better personally, because you can just establish the dimensions a lot easier. And when you decide to resize whatever design you're making, it kind of formats it better, in my opinion. It's not pixelated. It typically just formats the document, and then you can expand the images as needed.
So you've printed directly from Canva? Because I can't print from Canva. It will
You still
make me
you download it. Yes,
Yeah.
you download it. I typically use PNG, a .png, but you can
Uh-huh.
print it after you create your design there, if that makes sense. But you should be able to access it from your documents and then print from there. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, because like it's very, very old, the poster maker that I have in the other room, and you can't directly print a PNG on that machine. Like that's why it
The older one or
requires
the new one?
No, the older one. That's why I'm like, what do I
Oh,
use before?
Yeah, I'm not sure about the machine that you had previously, but the new one you should be able to print directly
From the
from
PNG.
PNG. Yes, and from your documents.
And just set the settings for the print settings as the size that I want.
I would do that prior to, like in Canvas, I would set
Yeah,
my
yeah.
dimensions and everything. Yes. And then when you go to print, it should automatically save in the dimensions there. If that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, there's like extra steps with this old
Yeah, I don't know about
dinosaur
your
that I
old one, but
use.
the new one.
Okay, the new
It's
one
still
doesn't
working its
require
way.
extra steps. Okay.
Okay.
Thank
I
you.
hope that helps a little. Sure.
Alex, did you have your hand up?
So, so what I do, I mean, any type of document will print. It's just that before you hit print, you just change the size.
Mm-hmm.
And I suggest you save it as PDF for that old machine, because if you save it as PNG, it's gonna be blurry. It really depends on how big is the pixel. So when you download it from Canva, download it as PDF, best for printing, and then before you send to print, set the size that you want it to.
Okay. The old one, I'm just gonna go with the tried and true that works for us, but I'll try that with the new one.
See, I have the old one too right there.
Yours actually looks newer than what mine's like 15 plus years old. It's a dinosaur.
Okay,
Yeah, nice size office there, Alex.
thank you.
Alexander, excuse me. All right. Any other things of mention? Well, listen, we thank you for your time. Hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Enjoy good food and enjoy each other more.
Amen. We do have like a discussion topic. We would like to talk about Innovation Hub, sharing ideas, successes, questions for those of you that have started working on it. And our illustrious Mr. K will do a learning bite presentation. Thank you, Mr. K.
Hey,
You're welcome.
Tammy, do you want us to put the links we shared on the agenda, or will you do that?
I can do it. I pulled open everything, so I'll link it in there so everyone can see it.
All right.
Thank you for saying that.
Mhm.
So I think I pulled up everyone's. Let me do it again, just to be sure. I did. Yes, thank you, Jesse.
You're welcome.
Everyone have a great day.
You too.
You too.
Have a great day, everybody.
And happy Thanksgiving.
The library.
Tammy, can you stay on for a second?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh man, I'm so sorry. I missed the whole meeting.
Oh, but we did remember to hit record this time, so we'll put the recording up as soon as it loads.
Oh, thank goodness, because I was totally in shelving mode. moving
Oh
book
my
around.
God.
Like my hands are
Okay,
covered in dust, and I looked at the time. I was like, "Oh my God, an hour and a half has gone past."
that's
Yeah.
funny.
Tammy and Sherry, I stayed